you see the title. It's called "When Black Women Love to Play Victim," and why they try to subliminally gaslight you. Yeah, man, like, I was looking at this live stream with Antoine Daniels, and he was talking about, you know, the community and women's dating choices, and you know, while most women have to be responsible for their actions, and we have to let most women, since they said they didn't need a man, we have to let them hold their own, hold their own and take care of themselves and take care of the kids, and no man should be responsible for another man's kids, and they should take care of themselves and their families, since they said they didn't need a man in the first place with feminism, and I agree with that. And she had a problem with how he was talking. It wasn't actually what he was saying. It's how he was talking. Like, oh, you're calling us B's and H's, and you're hating on us, and we get enough of that already. And that's kind of what I'm saying in this video. It's like they always like to play victim, like with white supremacy, like, oh, white women hate us, white men hate us, black men are now hating on us. It's like everybody is wrong except them. It's like everybody is wrong except them, and they always try to play victim. They all try to play victim when it comes to like certain situations instead of taking accountability and holding themselves accountable for their actions. And that's kind of what Antoine Daniels was saying. Most black women had to do that. And he was telling the absolute truth. It's just they just couldn't understand it. They just had to get in their feelings, get emotional, and play victim, like this female was doing in this video. And I just wanted to come on here just to speak on that because, like, that's just the typical black female narrative. Play victim, blame everybody else but yourself, and that's all they do every day, and they gaslight black men into feeling sorry for them, like, oh yeah, like maybe we shouldn't have said that, but nah, like what we're saying is true. Like, y'all need to be held accountable for your actions, and y'all need to stop blaming black men for everything or blaming everybody else for everything but yourself, because you need to hold yourself accountable. Stop trying to blame everybody else for what they're doing. And that's kind of what I'm saying in this video. You know, it's just crazy, man. Like, like what these black women are doing, and you know, like I usually don't show my face in these type of videos, but I'm gonna show my face this time, because I just had to speak on this. Like, we have to start holding these women accountable, because they'll always try to like say, oh, not all women are like that, and like you know, you know, it's like we're not all like that, or you just hating on women, or you just hating on all of us. It's like when it comes to these situations, you always have to speak in majority, because majority of y'all do the same things, but y'all try to say that not all women are like that, but a lot of y'all are, and that's the problem. And that's why we're talking about these issues right now, because most of y'all are like that. And it's like, y'all try to say that y'all not. And it's just crazy because, like, you can see the statistics. You can look at all the data that's on the internet, on social media. It's telling you everything. But yet they still run and play the victim card. Like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, all the evidence is on social media. Everything is there to see. Like, what is there not to see for a man to make his own decision on how he feels about it? And I've been seeing this on social media for a while. I've been in this YouTube space for a while. You know, been making videos for a while. Um, it's all the same thing. Like, they get on social media and make a fool of themselves. You know, you know, they go swirling with white men and think black men gonna be okay with it, and black men don't really care. But it's like Okay, swirl with the white dude, and then when that don't work out, they go back on social media. Oh, we love you, black men. They're all pro black, pumping the fist, like they was all down with us from the beginning. It's just crazy, man. Like you know, but I see what's going on, man. Like they always got to play the race card when it benefits them, but not when it benefits us. You know, it's crazy, man. You got to pay attention to these black females, man. You got to pay attention, like, cause they really slick on game. They slick on game, and it's a lot more stuff that I could go into, but I'll save that for another video. But like, be careful of these black females that always try to play victim. Cause that's what they love to do, man. They love to play victim, like they're innocent, and they're not innocent. You know, and that's all I have to say for this one. It's just crazy, man. Like, they'll try to play innocent, like they don't do nothing wrong. Like they're not like I'm with Antoine Daniel. You gotta throw the baby out with the bathwater. Just do what you gotta do as a man to survive, and be on your purpose, and everything else will come to you. I gotta agree with Antoine Daniels on that. Throw the baby out with the bathwater and just be on your purpose, be on your grind, do what you gotta do to survive, and do what you got to do as a man to get to where you got to go. Because most of these women, they don't know what it is they're talking about at all. And they're just focused on emotions rather than facts. They're focused on emotions rather than facts because they're emotional by nature. Men are more logical. And that's what you got to understand. Like, look at all the greatest thinkers of all time: Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Elijah Muhammad, um, Khalid Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the greatest thinkers of all time, especially in Black history, you know, they were men that thought logically. They didn't think from emotion. Name any great female besides the great inventors of the past that were black females. Name some of them that were logical thinkers. You can't really name too many. I'm not saying there wasn't any, but you really can't name too many. So that's the thing. Like, some of these people were made up. Like, and that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. I could get off into that as well, but you know, you know, like it's like you can't really name too many like black females that actually accomplished something besides Rosa Parks. You know, like I said, they're the most enrolled but the least intelligent. You know what I'm saying? The most enrolled but the least intelligent. Like, you have to understand that. Like, and I hate to sound like a broken record. I hate to sound like a broken record because everybody that's watching this, that you know they know what I'm talking about because they know what's going on in this type of when it comes to this particular conversation. But like I said, you know I kind of, like I said, you know I'm not really like bashing black women or nothing like that, but like I understand what's going on. I understand what's going on, man. Like, like I'm not trying to be like a hater of black women, or like, oh, I always gotta clown black women, but this stuff is the truth, man. Like, and it's like, don't let these females gaslight you, man, into like, having to take care of their kids, or having to take care of them, or having to take care of their crazy lifestyle, having sex with multiple guys, and leaving you as the back burner, as a cleanup man. Don't let them gaslight you into that. Just keep being on your purpose, keep doing your thing. Throw the baby out with the bathwater, like Antoine Daniel said, and everything else will come to you. And get your passport. That's all I gotta say about this, man. I ain't got nothing else to talk about this. Like, always talking about white supremacy, the white man. It's always the white man when it comes to black male, female, black male, black male black female issues. Y'all got to put the white man in it. Like, oh, black men is letting white supremacy, dictate, the dating choices and stuff, and that's why they date white women and all this crazy crap. It's like, just get the fuck out of here, man. I could go all day on this shit, man. Like, it's like really the only threat to black people is our own decisions that we make in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only threat to us. You can't blame outsiders for what you did. Like, and I'm not saying that there isn't a time or place to talk about that, but now is not the time or place because this is your actions that you made. You can't blame anybody else for that. And that's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not really trying to make a big debate about it, but it's like, they got to hold themselves accountable after a certain point and stop playing victim all the time with this victimhood and victimization of themselves, because that's kind of like that slave master narrative. Like, you know, like, oh, the slave master. That's the reason why we can't succeed, because of the slave master. And it's like, if you just hold yourself up and just do what you got to do, you won't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there isn't some type of system in place that's trying to hold you down, but it's like, it's that slave master narrative. They always want to like be abused and be dictated or feel like they're in oppression for some reason, and that's the fetish that these black females have. They have a fetish for being abused and being, you know, victimized in some type of way. Like, they have this fetish for that, and it's only a black female fetish, and it's crazy because like I be seeing this all the time. You see like all kinds of like stuff online where black females will date white men because they want to feel like they're in slavery again, and it's all kinds of crazy stuff that goes on with this, and that's why like I just do my thing, man. I just do what I do, man. I don't get involved in this stuff, man. Like, but I know what's going on, and I see what's going on, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy what's going on, man. But like I said, like, y'all gotta tap in, like, just stay on your purpose, stay on your grind, do what you gotta do, and make history, man, and get that money, bro. Like, cause these women ain't going nowhere. They're just gonna be on the same bullshit and the same talking points, and they're gonna keep deflecting because they can't deny what we're saying. But I've been on this rant for a long time, so I'm gonna head out. But I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'm signing out. All right, peace.